Hello everyone and welcome back to Night Ghost 49 as we play Banished and the Curse of the Golden Llama. Let's take a look here. We gotta say hello to the Golden Llama. Oh, I've got a question mark. Nobody's in there. I've got other jobs before we mess with you and your native monuments. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining. I've noticed that a lot of people have been watching the videos and I really appreciate that. This has been a fun little series. So I'm gonna go and unpause. Currently we have some stuff going on. Stuff and junk and good stuff and junk. Part of that is the large smithy is complete and the second smithy down here is being completed. Hence the question mark as to somebody not having a job. Now we have 15 people that are free. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple more people. Actually, let's just max that out. We're going to max out the people working this. We still have our stupid crop field there. That is uber frustrating. So I've been thinking. I want to look at inventory. How much furniture and stuff do we have? Furniture, we're already over what we have to sell. We need to build a second post because then we'll have more frequent deliveries. And that's going to help us even more. Because look, none of this is helpful except... Actually, the silkworms are helpful. I'll admit. Silkworms, very helpful. Everything else is not helpful at all. Like, we need seeds. We need livestock. We need all of those things. So... let's go ahead and do that. With that trade, actually, that should finish off one of the silk huts, which is really nice. So we're currently not building anything. We're going to start building another trading post. Now, you'll say, Night Ghost, where's it going to go? Actually, I want to put it over here, but it has to be on the river. I had a bit of a brain fart right there because I was like, yeah, I really want that somewhere else, but, you know. So, I wonder if this will just, like, clip through. Should we do it? You know what? Let's just do it. I want to see what it does. Alright, so we've got that. We've already got a road there. I want to check on the bricks because I want to start upgrading. We have 27 bricks. Actually, that's not even close to enough. I want to start upgrading the roads because we're split between here and Newtown. So Old Town and Newtown. And I'd like for my people to be able to run a little bit quicker. Now, we have 33 kids. 20 of them are in school. Not out of that 20, excuse me. 33 children. 20 students. There we go. I can currently hold 40 students, so we're doing just fine in that regard. I believe... oh, wait. The boarding house is full? Well, that just means we need to buy more, or build more homes. And actually, I'll go ahead and build them along this road so that we can start splitting up some of this livestock and whatnot. And then when we need to expand south, we totally can, and there'll be some people here able to work this whole area. Apiaries, let's check on them. A little bit of beeswax, a little bit of honey. Honestly, these don't perform like they used to. I used to like building them constantly, and now they're just not as good, to be completely honest. It's just not that good. And I always say, to be completely honest, it's just something that I say normally in recording. This game in particular, I say it quite a bit. So, I apologize if that bothers anybody, because it kind of bothers me. You know, one thing we could do to increase some efficiency here is, let's build a stockpile of wood. And you can do really long ones. Let's do a 2x25. They'll start filling this up, and then people can just hop back and forth, and they can just hop here and not take it all the way in the middle of town. I think that'll be nice. Here I talk about the lack of frequency, and here we... oh, gosh. Radishes, cherries, cotton seeds. All right. We need to buy all of it. Cotton seeds will allow us to start up a whole other industry. Radishes hopefully will grow, and cherries hopefully will grow as well. Did I like say 1,500 on these guys? Oh my gosh. Furniture is so good. Look how much I'm overpaying. Let's just do 400. Okay, I've got to trade a few additional units. Weird. Oh, it's doing it by 1. I hate it when it does it by 1. I'm just going to go ahead and type it in. Overpaying by 60. Okay, so we can get cotton, radishes, and cherry seeds. Do we need food? It looks like we are kind of going low on food. We don't need charcoal. Let's get some chestnuts. And I'll go ahead and have the glass help pay for some of that. And the bone meal. Alright. Can I do like a 100? Yeah, I'm overpaying. I know that. Alright, let's get a little cream to fix that. Alright, there we go. Dismiss. Get the heck out of here. Now, I want to set the inventory for For fruitcakes? I thought it was fruitcakes there for a second. You know what? Let's just set this for 800, and then we'll set this for 800. That way we'll split them evenly. We'll still be able to buy a ton of stuff. I mean, you saw how much we could buy with it being right there with 3 different sets of seeds. Like, that's very, very powerful. All right, let's check it out. Ginger, whatever, we'll leave that there. Everything else is not that big a deal. Like, I'm not going to sit here and push that. We could check on the status of sand. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to up sand production for that. What we are going to do, though, it's early summer. Let's see if we can switch this over to radishes and cotton. And we'll say work. Work. Okay. All right, so this is fully stocked now. There are 3 people working on both of those. I'm not entirely sure what they're going to do here. Will they just plant? Yeah, it looks like they're going to plant the rest and just harvest it. Yeah, I don't get it. It took like 4 seasons for that much cabbage to grow. It's ridiculous. All right, so we've got these 2 guys working right here. Now, if that's the case, we can really start expanding. What I do need to check on, though, is could we occupy these? Did they get filled? Kind of. Gosh, I hate the way the game does that sometimes. It just groups up people in a very odd way, in my opinion. All right, let's do another row. And then what we'll do from here is we'll start more ranches and more farms. Well, I'm actually cutting into this a bit. So we'll go down this way and we'll start some more farms. So remember, we're doing the 14 by 14. And that tends to yield a decent amount without it being too large. And I don't have to put 4 people on there. Sometimes I do, just to give them jobs and just to kind of fill that in. I don't know if they started planting here. It looks like they did not because it's already early autumn. Look at this. Spinach. Okay, it wasn't cabbage, it was spinach. This is so funny to me. They're going to harvest spinach and then hopefully some radishes at the end. I don't know. It's a little odd. Our first trader. What you got for me? Lots of food. I'm going to go and say dismissed. And they kind of clipped around this. I don't know. It recognized that it was a path. So that's kind of nice. How are we doing on furniture? We got 750 there. We sold a ton of furniture. We really should be almost like out of furniture. But we're not. And I think the reason that is there's only a couple people working these. Yeah. Let's increase this by 2 for 1 for each. So that should have 3. This guy should have 3, which I don't know why it's not showing a 3rd. Oh, I didn't have 6. I must have misclicked something. This guy has a lot of food. And again, I think we're doing okay. Let's double check, though, before we send him on his way. Alright, we're not doing as good as we thought. Let's buy a little bit of food to get us through the winter. The very mild 64-degree winter. We could really just grow all year round, actually. If we get the right crops, that would be super nice. We don't have walnuts, or do we have pecans? We have pecans. Okay. Let's get some walnuts. A little bit of something different. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of the ginger that we currently have. And how about a few candles? I'm overpaying already. Overpaying by 80. So let's do 920 right on the nose. We'll get a little bit of walnuts. There we go. As you can see, I'm not that concerned with food. Like it's gonna swing up. It's gonna do better. We'll be fine. The apothecary right here, we paused it. We're currently waiting on bricks. I think we have the bricks now, don't we? And someone died. A beekeeper died in childbirth, which is not good. You know what? Let's go ahead and unpause this. We'll get that built as well, and the apothecary can start making some medical goods. Let's see. Do I have a church? Is anybody living in the boarding house? No. People have paired off here a little bit. It's actually kind of a bit of a mess. Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll get to a point where they'll actually pair off properly, and everybody will be happy, and it'll be a good time. We're doing okay on logs. I could employ more people. Actually, I probably will. Let's go ahead and get... Yeah, okay, now we're max. We've got 12 people working these, all the different foresters, and we should be good to go. Look, right here, right here. The silkworm hut is complete because we had enough eggs. And mulberries. Okay, we do have mulberries. I totally forgot about that. Let's check and see. Do we have any mulberry leaves? It should be green. Anywhere? Mulberries? Is it going to say red mulberries or something? It's just mulberries. There's no leaves. What? Oh, man. Some of you probably saw that coming. I didn't see that coming. Dang it. Oh, my gosh. That kind of sucks, actually. Man. Wait, what am I doing here? 4. I need additional, yeah, 8. Okay, 8's good. I grab linen, and the reason I do that is I'm not going to be able to get the linen until I get like flax or hemp. And I believe if you go into food refinement, one of these needs linen. Yeah, there you go. The windmill needs linen. It needs linen and rope, and I don't know if I've been getting a rope. I have 4 rope. It needs 8. So I could set it down and they could start building. Okay, look, the apothecary right here. So wine roots or glassware, honey, bone meal, and cloth, which we will be able to start making cloth to make the healing poultice. We don't have any seed oil or vegetable oil, so we can't do that. So what we're going to need to do is set this for honey, bone meal, and cloth. And once the cotton industry starts going, we will we'll increase that. So all of these, I'm not, whatever. Let's just do 200. 200's worth of chocolate. Oh, that did not take much. Trade some ginger for some chocolate. Tell them to get the heck out of here. Let's go down and check on our farms. It is early summer. What was the harvest here? It just harvested the spinach. Odd. We do need to watch this because, well, it already has an 11% yield and it's early summer. So this looks like it is a warm plant. It will grow. That's fine. Cotton is definitely a warm plant. Definitely a warm plant. Let's do, actually, first thing, let's drop this to 2 for now. But since we're going to do some big expanding, I don't want to have a ton of people working it. So let's go radishes, 1, 2, and then just cotton and cotton. And then let's see what the harvest was last year. There was no harvest. Okay, perfect. And there won't be probably here either because I did it so late, and that's fine. Our glassware guy is doing just fine as well. Excuse me. Now again, we've got sugar. We don't have any sugar canes or sugar beets. Yeah, sugar beets. No maple plants or anything like that. So it looks like the mulberries is literally just berries. Because the green mulberry will give you leaves that you can then use. See, mulberry leaf you can use to make more. You can make silk. So I guess that's not how it works with that one. There you go. Live and learn, right? All right, we're maxed out on charcoal, which is our fuel. It looks like the wood is going up. It was at about 21 to 2,400. Now it's at 28, so that's nice. We are pulling in some stone. That's nice. Let's go and check on our mines as well. This one is doing coal. It's bringing in a decent amount of coal. This one's doing iron. Oh, we need to check on the blacksmith and set it to do steel tools. I don't know how much coal we currently have, but I probably should check on that. Walnut seeds, probably wouldn't be bad, but deer and bison, yes! Yes! Okay, alright, here's the problem though. I don't have enough furniture. I don't have enough furniture at all. So, can we get this thing fully stocked, please? Because I would like to buy all the deer and all the bison. And that's like some... And grapes? Okay, alright, I'm going to pause. Oh, and all the food! All the food. There we go. Great. Crap. Deer and bison are going to give us a ton of meat and a lot of leather. Walnut seeds would be nice. Grape seeds would be great. Because then we could do wine. We could sell wine. But, oh, man. What are we going to do, guys? Alright, if we can sell... What's 480 going to give me? Holy crap, that's way more than I thought it would be. Doesn't that seem like really strong? What if we did 6 instead of 8 on both of these, right? Like, not the max, just those. All right, I need additional units to finish this. Okay, I still need more. All right, so what if we... Bison take forever to grow, just from experience. Oh, what? Oh, gosh. I'm overpaying. Okay, I'm overpaying. We can handle that. We can do 5 instead of 8, right? We can do 5 instead of 8. Okay, and then what's 75 get me? You must trade an additional 50 units. So, there we go. So we've got grape seeds, bison, and deer meat. Trade. Yes. Great. Grand. Now, llama. Here's the thing that sucks is I don't have another slot for llama. Leghorns, I don't care. We've got chickens. Chickens and leghorns, I think they do the exact same thing. I don't see the need to grab those as well. So, you know, glass? I got a lot of glass. Let's just spend some of that real quick. And candles, I will need some candles eventually to upgrade the mines and the quarries, so I'll go easy on that. And then pearls, let's go ahead and have the pearls finish that. We got 8 llama out of that. Now they're going to give us wool immediately, and then we're going to start getting food off of them as well. I'll go ahead and leave him there in case we get more stuff. So let's get all of the animals taken care of. Let's drop you down to 1. Let's do deer and bison. Okay, deer and bison are taken care of. Now we need a llama. A little spot for the llama. So 18 by 18. I'm going to go ahead and tell this to be the absolute top priority. We got to build this real quick. Looks like a handful of people died, and we turned around and, like, assigned a ton of people. Let's take 2 people off of the trading post, just to free up a bit more labor. All right. Clear it away. All right, what do we get this year? 490 cotton, not half bad. We didn't get any harvest off of this stuff, did we? No, we did not. All right, now, and as to not forget everything else that's going on, let's go ahead and do a dense orchard, and we'll do a little vineyard. Oh, we really should do a whole spot, right? Like, just a little vineyard. For now, I'm just going to put it here, right? But I feel like we should do something fun with that. We'll just do one. We'll just do one for right now. Because one's going to produce a lot of grapes, and then we'll be able to make a ton of wine. Bison are coming over right now. The deer are going to come over right now. I have a feeling if I employ more people, they will reproduce quicker. I don't want to think about the logic behind that, so we're just going to leave that alone. Could I build more homes and increase our population? Probably, but our food situation is not really the best. Did the radish get planted? No. All right, so this year is kind of a bad indicator as to whether or not we're sitting in a good spot right now. So let's let this get built. We'll put the llama here. We'll start getting a lot of wool in. And the wool, we could build another tailor and do wool coats and sell those. So that's actually a pretty good idea. Let's check on our leather situation as well. Because once we get the other animals up and going, then we can build the pea coats, which are much better. They sell for quite a bit. 609 leather. All right. Now, from my experience, we're going to be rolling in wool pretty quick because they shear them every year. It's not a harvested thing. Like, they don't kill the animal to do that. So we'll be getting that really, really quick. Now, we have cherries as well. Oh, my gosh. All right, let's do grapes. Let's get some cherries going. Looks like we're going to do a vineyard, whether we knew we were or not. All right, there's 2. Let's pull that back by 1. Let's build a couple roads because we don't want to forget about that. That really helps us with our efficiency. And who doesn't want a road to where they work? Like, seriously? I know it's called banished and all, but I still expect them to produce stuff. Which means I need to give them a road. Alright, we'll wrap this one around. Let's build a second vineyard right here for cherries. I gotta tell you guys, I used to live up in Montana, and there's a whole stretch of this river, or this lake. And all around the lake, it's kind of shielded in the winter, so it stays a little warmer in the winter. And there's more, like, humidity. So they grow cherries and raspberries. Oh, my gosh. It is so delicious. Like, out of control good. And you can just go by, and there's stands everywhere. You just drive by. Because you have to drive. But, oh, my gosh. Delicious. So freaking good. All right, let's go ahead and buy 8,000 worth of food, because I'm kind of worried about that whole situation. We'll be cheap, and we'll buy all the one value stuff. But it's good stuff. Honeydew? Honeydew's delicious. Honeydew is delicious. I know some people that don't like it, and I think you're slightly insane. You're a cantaloupe person, and that's fine. Look at this. We're talking about cherries and cantaloupes. All kinds of good stuff. All right. I'm going to dismiss them. Now that we have 2 trading posts, we're splitting our inventory pretty hard. which means we need to beef up the inventory and the industry behind it. So wine is going to be a thing as well too. So we've got that in the works, and the llama are here too. Look at that, we already have wool immediately. Oh, let's get cotton going since that's already in place. So let's check and see how much cotton we already have. See, we still got the 490. It's not used for anything. We go into the refined resources, fabrics and fibers, which didn't we already build one of those? Hello, fabrics and fibers. Where are you here? I don't think we did, actually. So we can build... Ooh. Oh, we could build a bed maker because we've gotten chickens and cloth. There are 2 industries here. Alright, let's do 1 bed maker. Then we'll do a couple weavers. Wait. Weavers. Didn't we build the weavers over here? We didn't? I thought we did because of the sugar. Okay. Or because of the silk. We did not. Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and build 2 weavers for now. We're going to need more than that. Like, the amount of cotton we're going to be harvesting, like this alone, we're just cranking it out. How are the radishes looking? Can we get a decent harvest of radishes? I still don't think we found our crop, ladies and gentlemen. But at least it grows. At least the thing frickin' grows. Alright, the grapes, they're planting the trees right now, so that's good. Looks like we have 6 bison. So they've already started to reproduce. Where's the little one? We gotta find it. Oh, little baby bison. They're eating in unison. Learn from mom. You're good. And now we have 6 deer. We had 5. Now we have 6. There's the little baby foal. Oh my gosh. The detail is amazing. Look. Female deer, male deer. Antlers, no antlers. So cool. Alright, and this one, we're going to do cherries. That's what we were going to try, right? And I'm only going to put 1 person on this for now. Grapes is an industry thing. Excuse me. Cherries are going to be a food thing. And you know me, I'm more worried about the industry than I am feeding people. Excuse me. We will need a vineyard. It's a little premature to build it now. But I might get ahead of myself because, let's be honest, I always do that. Nothing here is interesting except for the iron. Oh gosh, actually we really need the iron. And the steel tools. Which, my limit's at 150, and I'm able to hit my limit. So maybe I don't need that. And I'm just kind of getting really ahead. But you know what? If we can do it, let's do it. Let's just do it. Bone meal, what are you doing? There we go. That's a little bit off. Okay. Overpaying a bit. An additional 20 units. There we go. Alright. There we go. We got iron and steel tools. These guys are selling other goods. Thelmar the smuggler. Get out of here. We're good. Alright. How's the wood situation? We're doing very good on the wood since we upped it a little bit. So we've got quite a bit of lumber, which means we can build more jointers, which will make more furniture. So let's get that industry going as well. Bedding from feathers and cloth. That's fine. Sorry, let's get this going real quick. Cotton and cotton. 2 people can work that. So now they'll take the cotton and they'll make it into cloth, and then we can use the cloth to sell as well. Let's go here to jointers. And let's try not to encroach on the wood here because that is now currently a cash cow, so we're going to leave that alone. Okay, we can build 2. We'll just build the 2. And what are we stocking here? We're good. We're pretty low. We're pretty low on everything. Alright, back to the apothecary. I haven't made cloth yet, so I can't really get this going, but and plus we don't have a ton of extra people. Now we are at 30 students. It might be time to start expanding a bit more and get another schoolhouse up and running. So why don't we go ahead and queue up the schoolhouse real quick. Yeah, we'll do it right here for this little community. We've got the schoolhouse going. What else are we going to do? We're going to do a vineyard or a wine place, right? Now that goes under luxury. And then brewery. We need an inn and garden to actually house the stuff. So it's kind of weird, like the way the inventory works for those luxury goods now, the modded ones, is you have to have somewhere to like place it. So there has to be a manned area where it can upload it, like all the goods. It won't put it if you grow tobacco, it'll take the raw tobacco and put it in your storehouses, but it won't take the pipe tobacco, like, because you have to cure it. So there's things like that that just doesn't work. Okay, there's the winery. All right, winery, here we go. I want to add one space in between that and the inn. So it makes sense, right? I'm not doing a tavern like you normally do, because the tavern's like where people come and get stuff, but I'm doing an inn and garden. The inn and garden and the winery. So there we go. You know what would be really cool too is if actually I put in a couple of these large residents and like little bed and breakfast right here. Am I right? Okay, I'm done. Oh, we have the opportunity right here to start really cranking out more food and more goods. Okay, okay. I think the llama are going to be more important in the short term. Look, this is what's it going to take? Okay, really that's the question. What's 500 going to get me? Oh my gosh, it's almost enough. That's kind of ridiculous. Wow, go. Go be with your friends. And I'll start splitting them off and do some more stuff as well. He's selling coats. I don't need your coats. Get out of here. Alright, are the jointers done? They are. Let's get 2 more people working on those. Fantastic. Let's check on the weavers as well. Wow, they're pumping out the cloth. Alright, that's a lot of cloth. Jeez. Cotton. Where's the cotton? There's cloth. We're at 73. We have 1,600. Alright, this is what we're going to do. Apothecary. Hey, guess what? You get to work now. You're going to sell... You know what? Let's be smart. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're going to sell bedding. Not just cloth straight up, but bedding. We're going to get somebody to work the inn. I don't know who it's going to be yet, but they're going to work the inn. Alright, so we're increasing... Let's do a recap. We're increasing the production of furniture. Great. We now have wool and leather, so we can start making coats to sell. Oh, look at our coats. Real quick, speaking of, they are using coats in the winter. Weird. Who knew? So we can do that. We have grapes and cherries. Cherries are going to be for food. Grapes are going to be for wine, and we'll start doing that once that's up and going. We can sell that off. So we're actually sitting in a decent spot right now. Let's just get another teacher going. We don't want to ever forget about our teachers. Faux show. One area that I'm definitely lacking, the economy stuff's going to kick up. The food, we still don't have viable food. So I'm not going to split these off yet because they're maxed. Which means they're going to start actually harvesting these guys. We're going to get more leather, and we're going to get more wool from these, and we're going to get food as well. So I was going to start splitting them off, and I'm not now. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. What we can do is we can build more homes, but once again, the food situation. And we could do another row of ranches right here, which is what I'm going to want to do for these guys. Anyway, let's take a look around, make sure everything's good. Now that I've got 2 cloth things going, how's the cotton? Still really strong. Holy crap. Bedding is at 4. So you know what? We've already got some bedding. Let's go ahead and say bedding 500. So all the bedding goes to the second warehouse. Look at the stockpile. It's already full. Holy crap. Anyway, how much is the bedding worth? The bedding is worth 20. How many feathers do we have? Because you need feathers from the chickens. We have 3,000 feathers. Alright, so we're sitting pretty good. What does this guy have to offer? Lots of food. I actually should totally take him up on this. Because we're hurting. I need to quit buying things. We've got a few things for industry. I just need to chill out a little bit and let some stuff catch up because yikes. Alright, we've got a little bit of bread there. Let's get some sugar cookies. Delicious. Some fruitcake. There we go. Get out of here. Are you selling oil? You selling food as well? No. Oh, he's selling stone. We're actually fine on stone. I'm a little surprised. I don't want to buy it right now. Normally, whenever I can, I just buy it, right? We're going to make our own healing poultice, so I don't need that. I don't need this fuel. I don't need brick. How am I doing on clay, though? Clay's cheap. Where are you at, Clay? 70. I could... What's 80's worth? Oh, 1760. Alright, you know what? That's a ton of clay for 80 bits of furniture. Thank you, sir. Get that out of here. That's awesome. Alright, we've got bone meal, honey, cloth, and they're cranking out the healing poultice, so that's good. Because right now, we actually don't have any herbs either, so our health is going to be hurting a little bit. So I think that's a good way to crank that up a little bit without pouring more people into, like, the herb hut or whatever. 66 wool. Holy crap. Okay, so those are nice and happy. I'm going to go ahead and set up a couple more ranches. We do need an overflow ranch. We always need an overflow ranch. Now, if you haven't been here before and you don't know what that is, if you get some sort of disease in your livestock, you can say, crap, I've got this one empty one. You can say, all right, be bison and, you know, empty, and the disease goes away. It's I don't think it's a gamey thing. It's just, that's kind of what happens, right? Like, I don't think it's bad. Seriously? 61 radishes? Holy crap. Jeez. Alright, that's not going to work. So, we're still on the lookout for better food. We're still on the lookout for some seeds. And we're actively doing things to try to get seeds. And that's having the cloth people, having the bed makers, having more furniture being constructed. And in the meantime, actually, I'm going to go ahead and make 2 more cloth weavers. They will not interfere with this whole situation because it's right on the edge. But we've got so much cloth, it's not even funny. Oh no, I was about to end the video and now we get 21 nomads. Sure. I can't say no. I can't say no. Why can't I say no? Okay, we've maxed out the mines. Now that we have all the extra labor, we need to think about food. Holy crap. Oh, holy crap, this is not good. Okay, first let's house them. I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well. There's children in that little nomad horde. They must have come from where we came from, which is probably Skyrim, right? Because we play enough Skyrim. They came from Skyrim. The Civil War is in full blast. Come on, let's give them a break, ladies and gents. Okay, we're gonna do cotton here as well. Cotton. I'm getting sucked in again. I'm getting sucked in. I'm just like not even thinking about the timing. All right, get out of here. We don't need any of that stuff. We need more food. We need more. The food situation is a bit bad. We need more food. So let's see. What can we build right now that's going to give us some food? Tidal pools. Can we fit any of those guys in anywhere? No. Okay. There. Let's build 3 more tidal pools. This guy has food. Okay. Holy crap. We're under 4,000. Okay. All right. Let's get some food. 8,000 worth? Hey, you know what? That's actually not that bad. We're going to go ahead and grab those up right now. Hardtack. You know what? In bad times, you just got to eat that hardtack. Yeah, food is low. Thank you for the warning. Thank you. You can't do anything with flour, but you can actually eat wheat. Just so you know. Not at all what I thought I was doing. Again, I'm doing things and nothing's happening. Okay, so let's go ahead and get 2 more people working the trading post just to get those moving a bit faster. We've bought everything that I feel like is really important. And holy crap, the food situation's bad. Okay, I'm pausing. The food situation is really bad. We're in crisis mode. Okay, all right, that's fine. We're gonna be fine. The houses are being built. Families are pairing off. Oh yeah, that's part of the thing. They're pulling the food out right now, all in big chunks. So I'm going to blame it on that. We're not going to split the herds. Excuse me. Oh, I'm getting all choked up. Oh my gosh. Yes, food is low. Have we slaughtered anything here lately? Holy crap, that's a lot of meat. Okay, good. That's really good. And that's a ton of meat too. Let's optimize that and build butchers so that we're not being stupid with the food that we have. So where are you at? Bison. Bison butcher. Got me a bison butcher. And then we'll get a sheep. No, a llama butcher. Okay, we'll build those. We do have the tidal pools coming up here. They don't bring in a ton of food, but they bring in some food. And the season is late autumn. We can't start any kind of agriculture, which I don't really have the seeds to do anyway. Really bummed about you, Radish. I thought we were friends, and you've kind of let me down. We've averted a bit of a crisis. We're still in the winter. Cherry seeds, you're not... Oh, you are actually harvesting a little bit here. Grapes? Well, I'll be darned. So I'm not going to do wine yet until we get out of this situation, because they'll eat the grapes. Lettuce and cabbage. I don't need you. Tomatoes. Tomatoes will grow. Okay, we got to do tomatoes, and then however much food we can do after that is what we're shooting for, okay? Look, I know I'm just completely decimating all my stocks of everything. But Nikos must take care of his people. Those are the rules. You know, I'll take care of you with style. We'll get some dang bacon. Everybody likes bacon. Do you guys like that honeydew? Because you're going to get some more. 580. What do we need? Quints? I really should have paused because then I could have actually said, hey, switch over the radish farms to tomatoes. There we go. All right, we got tomatoes. We've got radishes. Very good. Fantastic. All right, we've got two pastures right here. Drop those down to 1. And those are overflow in case something bad happens, right? Oh, look at that. Look at the food coming back up. That's all that food I bought, let's be honest. Let's turn one of these into deer. Say, work it. Split them. We're not relying on this. We're literally getting nothing out of this right now. Cotton was a fluke, right? Like somebody dropped something. We're not getting anything off of this. So we're not used to the food intake. Does that make sense? Coats, get out of here. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining me today on our Banished series. It's definitely been interesting and a lot of fun. So thanks, everybody, for all the support. Thanks for the views. Like, subscribe, favorite, do all the good stuff. And definitely share. Let everybody know about Night Ghost and all the fun stuff that we're doing here. Trying to get on a more steady schedule. Hopefully you guys have noticed. And, oh my goodness, the cotton and the cloth. Okay, once again, I keep getting sucked in, but I got to do it. So, we got bedding coming in. That's great. But what about... Oh my gosh. All right, look, this is what we're going to do. Cloth, where you at? Cloth. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do 100 cloth and 100 cloth. So that way we're getting immediate benefits. But then we're also going to build... Where to go? Where are you at? More bed makers. Because apparently we're not keeping up. There we go. All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.